Welcome back. Today, the artificial intelligence landscape doesn't just shift, it collapses into something entirely new. OpenAI has unveiled GPT-5.5, a model that no longer merely predicts text but simulates causal reasoning with human-level consistency across complex, multi-step scenarios. Simultaneously, DeepSeek has dropped version 4, proving that efficiency isn't a trade-off for intelligence by running models of this magnitude on consumer-grade hardware. In the next 12 minutes, we are going to dissect exactly how these two breakthroughs shatter the old laws of scaling, why the distinction between thinking and calculating is finally obsolete, and what this means for your career, your code, and the future of human creativity. This isn't a theoretical leap. It's the moment the machine becomes truly autonomous. Let's dive in. For years, the fundamental limitation of large language models was their inability to distinguish correlation from causation. They were excellent at pattern matching, but terrible at understanding why things happened. GPT-5.5 changes everything by introducing a dynamic causal graph engine directly into its inference layer. Instead of simply retrieving probabilities from a static context window, the model now constructs and navigates internal representations of cause and effect relationships in real time. This allows it to handle counterfactuals with startling accuracy. If you ask it what would happen if gravity were weaker on Mars, but the atmosphere remained dense, GPT-5.5 doesn't just guess based on training data. It simulates the physical constraints within its latent space and derives a logical outcome. This capability transforms how we interact with complex systems. In software engineering, this means GPT-5.5 can now architect entire microservices networks, predict failure points before deployment, and even write the self-healing code to fix them autonomously. We are seeing early benchmarks where it solves novel physics problems that have stumped PhD candidates for decades. It moves beyond being a search engine or a chatbot. It is effectively a reasoning partner capable of handling the nuance of open-ended inquiry. The model doesn't just know the answer. It understands the mechanism behind it, which drastically reduces hallucinations in high-stakes environments like medical diagnosis or legal strategy. While OpenAI is pushing the ceiling of intelligence with GPT-5.5, DeepSeek v4 is simultaneously pulling up the floor by making this level of power accessible to everyone. For a long time, there was an inverse relationship between model capability and inference cost. You paid more for smarter models because they required massive clusters of GPUs that consumed megawatts of electricity. DeepSeek v4 breaks this economic barrier through a revolutionary sparse attention mechanism combined with a novel quantization technique called precision adaptive compression. DeepSeek achieves this by dynamically adjusting the precision of its calculations based on the complexity of the specific query being processed. For simple tasks like summarizing an email, it runs at extremely low precision, saving energy. For complex reasoning tasks, it automatically allocates full floating point resources only where needed. This architectural shift allows a single consumer laptop to run a model previously exclusive to data centers, delivering performance that rivals cloud-based giants while using 90% less power. The implications are staggering. Instant, private, on-device AI becomes the new standard. This democratization forces established players to reconsider their entire business models because the barrier to entry for building intelligent applications has vanished. The true impact of these breakthroughs isn't in generating text faster. It's in enabling autonomous agents that can execute long-term, multi-step goals without human intervention. With GPT-5.5's causal reasoning and DeepSeek v4's efficiency, we are finally seeing the end of the chatbot era and the beginning of the agent era. These systems can now break down a vague request like, plan a sustainable vacation in Japan under $3,000 into hundreds of discrete subtasks. They research flight options, analyze weather patterns to pick dates that minimize carbon footprint, compare hotel reviews for energy efficiency ratings, and even draft the itinerary with backup plans for disruptions. This shift requires a fundamental change in how we interact with technology. We stop giving step-by-step instructions and start defining high-level objectives. The AI handles the execution, negotiation with third-party APIs, and error recovery independently. This capability extends to professional workflows where an agent could manage your entire research pipeline, sourcing data, cleaning it, running simulations, and writing a final report without you lifting a finger. However, this autonomy brings new challenges regarding oversight. We need robust kill switches, and alignment protocols that ensure these agents never deviate from their core ethical guidelines, even when optimizing for speed or cost. As we stand on the precipice of these capabilities, it is crucial to understand how this changes our role in the workforce. There is a fear that AI will replace human creativity and labor, but the reality suggests a profound evolution into symbiosis. GPT-5.5 and DeepSeek V4 act as force multipliers for human potential. By offloading the drudgery of data synthesis, coding boilerplate, and logical deduction to these machines, humans are freed to focus on strategy, empathy, ethical judgment, and the spark of genuine innovation. The most valuable skills in this new landscape will be prompt engineering in its truest sense, the ability to frame problems precisely enough that the AI provides a solution, but also the critical thinking to evaluate whether that solution is correct. We are moving from an era where humans do everything and machines assist, to an era where humans direct and machines execute. This partnership allows us to tackle grand challenges, climate modeling, drug discovery, space exploration, at speeds previously thought impossible. The technology handles the math, we handle the meaning. We have reached a pivotal inflection point in history with OpenAI GPT-5.5 and DeepSeek V4. We are moving from tools that generate text to entities that reason, execute, and optimize on their own terms. The convergence of deep causal reasoning and unprecedented efficiency means that the future of AI is not just about smarter chatbots, but about autonomous partners that amplify human capability in ways we are only beginning to imagine. If you found this breakdown insightful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the technology shaping our tomorrow. Drop a comment below with your thoughts on how you plan to integrate these new capabilities into your workflow.